Hey everyone, this is Diego again. Just kind of here to give you some of my thoughts as I go in or I travel along my journey through the San Diego Code School uh, programming bootcamp program. Like I said, I'm Diego. You probably watched a couple of my videos, maybe. I started the front end web development program on November 16th, and today is Thursday, December 19th. I think I accidentally said last week I was on week four, but now I'm on week four. And I'm feeling good. I'm actually stuck on a project right now, but I feel good because I realize that despite being stuck, I'm still happy to go and keep working and keep trying to come up with new ways to tackle my problems, which is kind of unique. I feel like I've worked at a few different places and it's always been okay, and I always go and I work hard, but I'm not always as excited to go back and do, what I was doing and with programming, even though I'm not working towards like a product, or I'm not, it's just kind of internal projects right now. I'm still really excited, like more excited than I've been with other things. So I'm happy that I realized that. Not happy I'm stuck, but I'm happy I'm in my shoes and I'm learning what I'm learning and I'm pursuing this career change. So I think, technically the biggest obstacle I had this week was I'm working on React. I think I said that last week. I finally got to what we call the very simple to do app project, which is just a simple to do list where you can enter in a to do item, kind of, once you enter them, you save them off to the side in a little window, and then you can click on them, edit them, delete them. And we're doing this all in React. So this is the first project where I had to incorporate a few lessons we've learned about state and passing props from parent to children, and thinking of how you're going to structure something to be able to pass the props effectively, or where you should set state. So um, I think as I started, I wasn't sure. Like, I knew the concept, but I didn't know how I would actually pass the props down and have like a callback that changes state wherever the parent is, or wherever the state is actually set. So I think it was Tuesday afternoon. One of the last things I did was I was able to change a state. Like, from a child, I was able to call a function and pass values that were able to modify the state. So that was like a big breakthrough for me, um, because up to now I feel like it all made sense on paper, but I hadn't actually done it. So I knew, like, okay, I think I have to do this, but I don't know how. So I had to just review a lot of different materials, and kind of watch some of the resources we had been given, and read like the React documentation, and put all that together until finally I got something to do what I wanted to, and that was big. Now I'm stuck more on I think it's kind of like syntax related issues, where I'm trying to render a component multiple times, and I'm trying to pass pass a prop and map it out so that I can render a few times like the same component. Um, and I'm not as worried as I've been in before. Like, before I would get stuck and kind of panic. But now I feel like I've done it enough times that I know that there's not just one way, but probably multiple ways. Like, I'm trying the map function. I think that's the most effective, I think. But I am sure I can find some other way to do it if I had to, and maybe it wouldn't be as clean, but I can get through with it and then kind of go back and say, hey, how can I change this? How can I make it better? And that's one of the nice things about coding. Like, once you finish a project, like some of my earlier ones, and if I whenever I go back, like if someone says, hey, how did you do this, or can you help me with that, and I go back and look on an older project, sometimes I'll see something I did and I'm like, wow, I could do this a little better now. So it's nice that you can go and clean stuff up afterwards, when you have time. But yeah, in general, I'm feeling good. I think the most important thing I learned this week was that with enough time, and I may have said this last week, but with enough time, your things that are don't make sense or just kind of cloudy will make sense if you keep trying and keep trying to learn. So there's that, and then just the fact that I'm very motivated to be here in code, and and work hard, because I'm still excited, and I've heard this is one of the harder projects that I'm on. A lot of people say it's kind of like a defining moment where when you're done with it, it starts to click because it just kind of drives it home, the props and state with React. Um, so I'm excited to just kind of keep working and take on this challenge and just keep growing as a programming professional. Um, Anyone else that's here, I would say just keep chugging along, ask for help. Don't, it's okay to stick with something and try to figure it out, but if it's been like 3 hours, maybe you should take a break, ask for some help, because as soon as you get through it, you're probably going to get stuck again. And so it's important to kind of keep moving and not get stuck on one thing too long, because then you just get frustrated. So don't be shy to ask for help. If I'm still around, come look for me. I'd be happy to help. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and feel free to send me a message with any questions if you were to see this in the future, and there's any way I could help. All right, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.